What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another installment of the Rainbow Six Siege Elite series. My name is Druxxiee, and today we're going to be going over team coordination, communication, as well as camera and drone work. I'm sure most people are familiar with what drones and cameras are both used for, but let's just have a quick look at what we're trying to achieve with these items and what it is we're hoping for when using them. Cameras are pivotal in gaining intel about where your enemies are going to breach from or where their current locations are. So it's pretty obvious if you're attacking, you want to be destroying these on your way in. It's important that when you're a defender and you have died during the round, that you get on these cameras and give your team that late game information. It's also why as an attacker you should be spotting these corners or getting familiar with camera locations so you can be shooting them and coordinating your team's breach as best as possible. Upon commencing a round as the defending team, I always designate one person to go over the cameras. Most of the time it's me, because I like to make sure that it gets done. And so you actually get some intel before those cameras go down. Now it seems pretty obvious what drones are used for, and that's finding an objective. But what most people don't use them for is to find out where there are booby traps, where other locations might be, where your enemy team is hiding, and also how many people are grouped up in certain rooms. This is going to allow you to breach with complete coordination. Another thing is keeping your drone alive at the end of the preparation stage. Being able to use this later in the game for intel is super insane, especially when it's right next to a bomb location. Since we didn't completely ID the bomb's location, although I think I've seen it, what I wanted to do at the start was get the intel on where the bomb is, and hopefully my team can push to that location. I've also been able to identify a jammer, 2 reinforced walls, 2 hostiles, and barbed wire in this specific location. And better yet, I've been able to still remain alive and unidentified from the enemy team. It's also key to remember that you do have an extra drone when you're in your attacking phase. This is good in the late game when you're trying to identify enemy locations so you can breach it without dying. When using specific operators that gain intel for your team, it's important to gain covering fire. You'll see I'm surrounded by my teammates here who will help supporting me attack cameras, electric devices, and other things around in the area. Although you can't hear it, a teammate of mine has identified an enemy in the room to the left of me. So I'm going to make sure I take him out and take lead on it, as my team was supporting me earlier. It's always a good idea to coordinate your operators before starting a game. In this situation we have a thermite and a blitz, where thermite's blown a hole in the wall, blitz is going to cover us with his shield and take point, and I'm going to be able to pick off these enemies quite easily. There's really no fun in playing this game as individuals. Having a coordinated team and playing like one is what really makes this game fun. Now communication doesn't mean narrating your whole round. It means letting your team know things when it's necessary, like when you're breaching, placing grenades, flashing certain corners, or where an enemy was last spotted. Keep in mind that sound plays a massive role in Rainbow Six Siege. If you're spamming your mic with irrelevant shit, how's your team supposed to hear footsteps, C4 sounds, and other things like that? That's been it for this episode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe to show your support to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.